Yes, stepping into a new role.
My goodness, are you ready for this?
No,
No, no, I want no responsibility
No.
whatsoever. This is horrible.
I'm in way over my head.
So we have what'd you call it? The Langan Mafia?
Yeah.
The Langan Mafia with us. So I'm gonna let you guys do, everyone knows who Russ is and knows that he's with Langan, of course.
Yes, sir.
So let's have you guys introduce yourselves really quick. Ladies first, of course, just give us your name, who you're with, which I think we can guess, and what you do.
Okay, perfect. My name is Tatiana Osuna. I come from Langan, Panama, and I working with Ross more or less 3 months ago.
Okay.
And I met extraction in MicroStation with TopoDOT too. And it's okay. That's my job in Langan, and I want learn. I want help to make my best job, and that's it. That's gonna learn.
That's
gonna
awesome.
help.
So doing surveying then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Geomatic engineer. This is my profession.
Much I like that much
Mhm.
better. Actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my profession, and I have 5 years more or less to working about that. So
All right. So
Just cool experience.
that is
in Panama.
awesome.
yeah, this is my third experience with another country because I working in Brazil too with survey. So that's gonna do it.
So cool. And you love it, obviously.
Yeah. I learn a lot of with a different country, because
Yeah.
every country has his method of the work.
Yeah.
That it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, good. What's it like working with this guy?
Ah, it's okay.
It's just okay.
No, so
Russ is not going to live that one down.
to be clear though, when people from South America say okay, they that means something different. It means great.
Like it's amazing.
Yeah, it means amazing.
Whatever. All right, Travis, you got to follow that.
So my name's Travis. I've been with Langan for a year. When I came to Langan, my background was purely traditional survey.
Cool.
Surprisingly, just surpassed over 20 years of experience. And
Wow.
a couple months into Langan, I got an opportunity to work with Russ, and then was offered a chance to stay with Russ. So I took the chance,
You
and
took the chance.
He took a chance on me,
um,
and he never looked back.
yeah, I got my UAV license, and I got interested in point clouds, scanning, and
Cool.
extraction, and
Yeah.
thought it was the right path to take.
So what were you doing before you came over to Langan? Like a little bit about your background.
So I started. I went to school for geology, and when I got out of college, it was hard to find a job. Found an internship doing GPS work, which later on I was just Googling for a job search and saw GPS in a surveying ad. Didn't really know what surveying was. Got the job. It was a small mom and pop shop with like 10 employees.
Yeah.
So I learned the tooth and nail methods of surveying.
Yep.
Some old timers, and never looked back. After that shop, I went to a bigger firm, but not too big,
Mhm.
and just worked under some really good.
You had some good
chiefs, and
mentors?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's
absolutely.
key.
It changed the game for me, definitely.
Yeah.
Kept me in it for the long term,
Yeah,
And
for
then,
sure.
and then after that, I felt like I kind of mastered the field and boundary topo, and I was a little weak in construction, so I went to a big Boston firm that was specialized in construction layout, and put the feather in my cap for that.
Cool.
And then,
Well-rounded.
Yes, he is very well rounded,
Yeah.
and here I am learning the next step, the future.
It's awesome.
and he's very good at cartography or the making a map aesthetically pleasing. That
gotcha.
Travis is very, very good at that.
Yeah. Like he could probably win a plat competition.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
He'd kill it.
Which is unfortunate with a lot of this extraction work that gets done at TopoDOT, and most of this stuff never goes onto a sheet. A lot
Yeah.
of this stuff, you know what I mean? They just want the file.
Yeah.
So we never get the opportunity to enter anything into a contest.
Well, I mean, it's going to be more and more electronic delivery as
Yes.
well, so it's like the artistic part of it kind of gets pushed to
Yeah,
back,
to the
you can't-
wayside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's interesting as this technology advances for sure. So how did you get into surveying?
How?
How did you get introduced to surveying?
Well, I think I love the civil engineer and all the thing that infrastructure means. And I think that the survey is a big word to learn. Yeah. And you always have update and update and update, and you can make some different things about that. So I think that is the passion that we have to do for make this type of the job.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, well said. Russ, I don't think I've ever asked you, who's your mentor or mentors? You got any good ones?
Yeah, so I had my first boss was old school, and these guys like taught everyone in Connecticut how to lay out bridges, heavy construction, and I learned how to do everything without a data collector. You know, like I would go do additions and stuff with just a total station and buck in and everything.
HP.
And what not even just on 90s I would say, you know, so you didn't really even need to turn angles. And he was the kind of boss that I couldn't call him with help unless I had tried to solve it already. And I had to explain to him how I tried to solve it, and then he would help me. He would never just give me an answer. He would never give me a coordinate. I would call up and I'd be like, hey, how do I lay out this light pole? And he's like, think about it. How would they do it in the field? You know, like scale off the profile, all that. Anyways, and we always had this running joke where he would never tell me I did a good job. He would just say, oh, you only got 2 demerits today, right? If I did good. And then he passed away last year. I got to see him after everything and last year and get caught up, and it was it's making me emotional now, but he told me he was proud of me and gave me a hug.
Aw,
and then he passed
that's
away
so
a month
awesome.
later. But it meant everything to
Yeah.
me when he said that.
That's
Everything.
awesome. Yep, yep. Yeah, really good stuff. So you guys are here at TUC. I'm assuming you're using TopoDOT on a pretty regular basis. Are you using TopoDOT as well?
Yeah, but this is my first time to using that type of the software because in Panama we don't know what is that. We only know the basically words of software to make other types of the survey. You know, just on AutoCAD or GS for Esri, and that's it. We
Okay.
don't know another type of the software.
Yeah.
So when I made my interview, I say that we are very, very basically about that. So this is my first time of this type of the software, and it's very, very good to learn about that
Yeah.
because it's a good software.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you find it pretty easy to learn?
Yeah, but you know, you need a practice.
Sure. You
Yes.
Like
practice. Yeah.
And yeah, but it's okay. It's a friendly software.
Friendly software. I like
Yeah.
that.
Well
I like
said.
that. Yep. Yep. TopoDOT, the friendly software.
The friendly software.
They've got a new
Ted would love that.
tagline.
Yes.
Oh man. We're gonna rebrand the company for them here at
Yes.
Portugal Live. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's TDS. Oh my word. All right, Travis, how about you? Are you using TopoDOT on a regular basis as well?
Yes. Yep.
Do you have like are you like a Titan?
No.
Do you have a Titan badge?
Yes. We
No,
are
You
Titans.
guys are Titans. So Lang
Yes.
is a Titan, right?
Langan itself, the
As a
entity is
company.
a Titan. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Which level are you guys? Do you know?
We are silver.
Silver.
Yes. Gives us room to grow, but we're in the middle of the pack there. Yes.
What's the competition? So maybe next year you guys will be up in the gold
Yes.
category.
I feel like all of this is just a shell game for Ted to pit against each other. It's exact. I'm kidding.
Yeah, it's a genius idea, I think.
It is.
Yeah. But talk about your experience with TopoDOT, Travis.
So I've been probably dabbling with it for 6 to 8 months now, and I love it.
Okay.
I think it's amazing, and I think it's pretty easy to pick up. I think my survey background helps immensely with that. So basically you're just going to learn the software, and then you know what to do with the tools.
Yeah.
I almost feel like I waited too long. I wish I got into it earlier. It's been around for a while, but I never really saw what it was capable of doing. I was too busy doing everything else survey related.
Sure.
So
Yep.
I feel like I got some catching up to do, but I love it. I kind of treat it like it's like, I try to explain it to people. It's kind of like when you're in that point cloud, it's like your mouse is the rod, and you're going around.
Yes.
You're going around
like
as the
that.
field chief, and it's like,
Yeah.
it's awesome. So it's like you get
Yeah.
exactly what
Like you're
you want.
virtually surveying.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
Yes.
cool.
So it's like you get exactly what you want. And then as Russ was saying, on like the cartography end, like I create it, so it's like I can get the data I need to create a beautiful plan.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. We were just talking to a young lady. She's been using it for 8 years or something like that. And she was talking about getting like point cloud burnout or something like that.
Yeah.
Is that something you guys can relate to?
not yet.
Not yet.
They're
still
still
excited
pretty
about
fresh. So
Yeah.
not yet.
I mean,
true.
when I first started, I wasted a lot of time just like I would be like rotating in the views and this kind of mind blowing by it, So
Yeah.
I was just kind of like I think Russ was saying it like what was that saying, Russ? I can't think of it off the top.
Which analogy? I throw lots of
Yeah.
idioms out there. Is it the steak
Like
one?
paralysis by over analysis.
I know. Yeah. talking to Sean about that.
But yeah, that hit the nail on the head because I would be like staring at a curve, and then you kind of get like, and then you're like micro topo, and then you got to step back and be like, wait a minute, we're so over survey quality right now. I got to step back and get moving.
Because
Another good point.
it's like all of a sudden all this data is in front of you and it's so easy to pull. Then you have to. That's why I always have to tell people when they first start. I'm like, just do it how you would do it in the field, shot wise. Like, don't. It's so easy to put 50 points around a little 3-foot radius curve, but just do the 3 like we do in the field. Because it's just all there in front of you. It's overwhelming in the beginning.
Yeah, for sure. But it's also a lot of fun, right?
Yeah.
Like working with the software and working with the point clouds and being able to manipulate them as easy as we're able to now.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's come so far. Well, how much you can survey digitally from, your shorts in Florida.
Yeah.
Which I may or may not do. No, I don't.
Yeah. Exactly. So, so far, we're a couple days in, I guess. What are some of the key takeaways, and what are you looking forward to the rest of the week?
Well, I think I hope to make my learn about the topo more hard,
Yeah.
because I want to learn a new tools maybe for make much better or more fast my work, because that's the point.
Yeah.
Because the software you can you can do that.
Yeah.
You can make your work more faster and maybe give the final project more faster.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope in these days maybe I can learn more about that because obviously it's a new one for me, but we can do it.
Yeah. I mean, the beautiful thing about that is you're open to learning, right?
Yeah.
I love.
And you're excited about it. So that's half the battle right there.
Yeah, I think that is the most important for a person, your knowledge.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
Yeah.
Always wanting to improve.
yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting fact about Tatiana, she also just had her first tater tots the other day ever, and her first Target experience.
Oh, nice. She's like, yes. Yes. What about the tater tots? I am a huge tater tot fan.
Well, I try, to open my mind about all the things, new things, because I don't know. I think it's important.
Yeah.
That's important.
But you like them, right?
Yeah.
We were the loaded ones with like queso and bacon and everything. We had to eat them with a fork. Oh,
Yeah.
And she wanted to go to Walmart, but we talked her out of it. And
yeah.
It's a Target.
Yeah, will you please tell her that was the correct move?
That was
You do not want to go to Orlando Walmart.
No, I can only imagine. Wow. How about you, Travis? Takeaways so far, what you're looking forward to?
I've been having a blast just interacting with meeting new people. The classes have been great. I'm a big nerd for like the technical training, although it's good to have your peers train you, but you always find different tools and different methods for everything. And just like anything else, like AutoCAD's a good experience. I mean, a good example. Like, I've been doing it for 20 years and I'm still not an expert at it. I'm fluent with it, but you can always learn new stuff. So kind of approaching TopoDOT the same way. Like I know I'm moving along with it, but I know there's a lot to learn.
Oh, great. Well said.
Yeah, exactly. What else? What do you got, Russ? Anything else? Did we cover enough?
Yeah.
These are your peeps.
Yeah,
Anything else we want to talk about?
I just thought we had 2 first-time users and great contrasting accents. If you haven't noticed, when Travis talks, there should be going back to Boston in the background.
Yeah.
And then we have
Yeah, it's awesome.
Tatiana from Panama. So
Tatiana from Panama. Yeah. Good stuff. Well, great to meet you guys both, and enjoy the rest of the show.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.